as they come under orders for the Victor Chandler chase, these winners of 63 races between them, and they're away. 12 fences to be jumped this time. Desert Orchid, Hogmanay and Young Snugfit as they come to the first. Desert Orchid and Hogmanay and Young Snugfit together from Blitzkreig in 4th, and 5 as Katabatic. Running to the fence that'll be the last next time. Desi on the inside, Hogmanay in the center, nearest to us Young Snugfit, then Blitzkreig and Katabatic. So they come up to the winning post on the first circuit. Hogmanay, the bottom weight, has the slight advantage over Desert Orchid, Young Snugfit, Blitzkreig and Katabatic. Quite closely grouped, this quintet, who are racing for a first prize of 30,000 plus, 9,000 and more to the second, over 4,000 to the third, and nearly 2,000 to the fourth. And Hogmanay and Hugh Davis, the leader, as they run down towards the third fence. Young Snugfit on the outside of Desert Orchid, then Blitzkreig and Katabatic. Hogmanay's gone. Oh, he's gone at that one. He absolutely dived at it. He's continuing riderless on the outside of Desert Orchid. Blitzkreig gained ground at that fence, has gone up to take it off Young Snugfit at the fourth, and it's Blitzkreig, Young Snugfit, Desert Orchid back in third, and Katabatic 4. Hugh Davis is up on his feet, I'm glad to say. Coming down to the first of the ditches now, Blitzkreig and Young Snugfit from Desert Orchid and Katabatic, and now racing towards the water. Blitzkreig, Tommy Carmody, Young Snugfit, Jamie Osborne as they come to the water. Katabatic has gone third ahead of Desert Orchid now. Blitzkreig rather dived at that one. He's and a mistake by Katabatic. But it's Blitzkreig, the fractional leader now from Young Snugfit, then the riderless Hogmanay, then Desert Orchid and Katabatic together. So it's Blitzkreig for Ireland, the leader from Young Snugfit. Desert Orchid and Katabatic matching strides as they come down towards the next, the seventh. Blitzkreig lands in the lead from Young Snugfit, Katabatic and Desert Orchid. Coming to the eighth. Blitzkreig lands in the lead from Young Snugfit, Katabatic and Desert Orchid are now racing towards the final ditch. 4 from home in the Victor Chandler, and it's Blitzkreig and Tommy Carmody who land in the lead from Young Snugfit. Katabatic making ground on the outside. Desert Orchid is back in fourth. Racing towards the third last, Blitzkreig from Young Snugfit. Blitzkreig lands in the lead, Young Snugfit second, Katabatic third, Desert Orchid back in fourth. Rounding the home turn now, Blitzkreig by a length and a half from Young Snugfit, then comes Katabatic and then Desert Orchid. 2 fences left to jump in the Victor Chandler. The grey Blitzkreig for Ireland with the advantage over Young Snugfit, who's quite close to him as they come to the second last. Blitzkreig lands in the lead, Young Snugfit only a length away now as they come down towards the last, and it's Blitzkreig and Tommy Carmody, and upsides Young Snugfit and Jamie Osborne. There's little between the two now as they come down towards the last. Blitzkreig on the far side, Young Snugfit on the near side. It'll depend how they jump it. Young Snugfit on the near side, Blitzkreig on the far side as they race up towards the line. It's Blitzkreig from Young Snugfit as they come to the line. Blitzkreig from Young Snugfit. Ireland have won it. Blitzkreig is the winner. Young Snugfit is second. Third is Katabatic, and fourth was Desert Orchid. It's not far enough for him now, 2 miles, and he just couldn't go that blistering pace, and so the result of the Victor Chandler chase. First, number 3, Blitzkreig, owned by Mr. J.P. McManus, trained in Ireland by Eddie O'Grady and written by Tommy Carmody. Second was number 2, Young Snugfit, owned by Mr. John Poynton, trained by Oliver Sherwood and written by Jamie Osborne. And third was number 4, Katabatic, owned by Pall Mall Partners, trained by Andy Turnell and written by Luke Harvey. Fourth was number 1, Desert Orchid. So Blitzkreig, trained in Ireland, bred in Scotland, wins one of the big chases of the year in England.